Hello guys, and welcome to another quick tutorial from Vintage Radar. Today I'm going to show you how to use the tachymeter on your Seiko Chronograph watch. So as you can see right here on the inner bezel we have tachymeter written, and then we have a few numbers that start descending from 400 up to 60. So what we can use this tachymeter is to calculate, to translate the speed of a moving vehicle on a fixed distance of either 1 kilometer or 1 mile, and we can then calculate the speed in kilometers per hour or miles per hour. So let's presume that our car is going to go past the starting line. When that happens, I'm going to hit start, so I'm going to start the chronograph using the top pusher, and then I'm going to stop it when the car passes the finishing line. So let's presume that my car went past the finishing line in 15 seconds, so around 15 seconds. As I mentioned, the distance has to be either 1 mile or 1 kilometer. And as you can see right here, at 15 seconds we have around 250 kilometers per hour or miles per hour. So for a vehicle to go 1 kilometer in around 15 seconds, it would have to have a speed of around 250 kilometers per hour. The same way would go for 1 mile. So for a vehicle to go 1 mile in around 14 to 15 seconds, it would need to have a speed of 250 miles per hour. If I were to continue, so let's say that the vehicle took longer, so let's presume it took 30 seconds, and I'm going to pause the chronograph at exactly 30 seconds. You will see that it's going to be very easy, either at 30 or at 60. So for a vehicle to go 1 kilometer or 1 mile in 30 seconds, it would have to have either the average speed of 120 kilometers or 120 miles per hour, or in case the vehicle had a constant speed, it would have that constant speed of 120 miles or kilometers per hour. Let's presume that it took even longer, so I'm going to wait up to 60, and now as you can see I have paused the chronograph at exactly 60. As you can see, 60 seconds have passed, and for a vehicle to go 1 kilometer in 60 seconds, so in 1 minute, it would have to have a speed of 60 kilometers per hour, or in case we have the fixed distance of 1 mile, it would have 60 miles per hour. So this is going to be the easiest example to understand. There are going to be some other chronographs that start from even, I believe, 1000 or 800 kilometers or miles, and that is because instead of tachymeter written right here, they either have it written right here or outside of this bezel, and you can read even higher speeds. In order to reset the chronograph, I'm going to press the button pusher, and voila, it is now fully aligned at 12 o'clock. So these tachymeters, these chronographs were actually used back in the day for racing in order to calculate the average speed of moving vehicles over the fixed distance of a track. So that is something really cool because you actually have a piece of history on your wrist. In case you want to watch the full guide with all the functions and features, so how to use the chronograph, how to read all the subdials, how to set the time and date, also how to adjust the bracelet and how to replace the watch battery, I'm going to leave links in the description box below, so make sure to check them out. In case you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this YouTube channel, it really means a lot, and in case you want to purchase your first vintage watch, make sure to check out our website vintageradar.com, because we have thousands of vintage watches for sale, link in the description box below. Thank you guys for watching, subscribe, and I'm going to see you in the next video.